All right. Hi guys, this is Jiga Mayor from Project Self Care. This is the Project Self Care architect himself. And on this video, I want to talk about top 5 mistakes to avoid when you're starting your life in the gym. These are the top 5 mistakes that I've realized have delayed a lot of my progress, and I really made it a point to try and help others to have a much better journey than I have, a journey for self-development and self-improvement. I'm all about sharing that and also spreading positivity, but the purpose of this video is just to give you pointers and tips that will make, especially if you are starting, but also if you've been in the gym for a while, it might also be a light bulb moment to make you realize some of the things you have been overlooking or struggling with. So the first point that I want to make, and this comes from my experience having lost over 26 kilograms in a space of 5 years, but let's not talk about that. The first point is that you can never out-train bad diet. You've probably heard a version of this, or you've heard exactly these words before, and it's truth. If for suggestively, there's no way that you're going to get good results in the gym, because the idea, especially if you're trying to get fat loss, is to maintain a caloric deficit, and that is impossible if you train and you overeat at the same time. You're going to grow strong and fat. You will never lose weight. If you do lose weight, the moment you stop, you gain it back and double it. So it is important to prioritize your diet and then supplement with exercise. The second tip is that you don't need fancy equipment. It do help because those machines were created by sports scientists and they're designed in a way that they're going to be very efficient and also safe to use. So the equipment do help, but what I want to emphasize is that you don't really need to look like an IG fitness model every time you work out. Just get some clean clothes. No one wants a sweaty, smelly person in the gym, but just get your clean clothes and your sweat towel. That's all you need. Get in the gym, wear proper shoes. Shoes are very important. Clearly, you don't want injuries, but you don't need to be dressed up. You don't need to be dripped out in the gym all the time. You'll be spending way too much on the mirrors anyway. So just get your clean clothes, hit the gym, get it done. The third point, how do I put this one? I don't want to touch anyone the wrong way, but I understand a lot of people make a living being agent, selling lots of fitness supplements and products. But I want people to be very careful to not be scammed into believing that there's a magical cure for obesity or food addiction or whatever led to you being fat, because most of the products that do exist, they claim to have natural ingredients. If they are natural, you can get that from food. The pre-workouts that people are buying, you can get the same effect from having a cup of coffee, and you can actually control how much sugar you are consuming. The fat burners, they just have lots of caffeine, and those appetite suppressants, you can find them in real food. If you get your fiber up, you will be fine. Your stomach will be filled. You won't feel hungry. If you eat right whole foods, single ingredient food, you'll be fine. So you shouldn't be spending money on fat burners and hunger suppressants and whatever nicely packaged BS they're trying to sell you, because you will lose your money and you will be demoralized when you don't see results. So that's the third point. And the fourth one, which I think I'll make it the last one now, is that you should have patience. It's going to be patience and discipline. Two things I want to pair them because they really go together. If you have gained a lot of weight over years, a period of years, you should also expect the fat loss to be gradual, because all results that are real, they take time, and take time of dedication and persistence, consistency, for you to be able to reap those results. So do not be discouraged, and do not be tempted into taking this 30 days challenge, 60 days challenge. They're fun, they're fine, but do you honestly expect to change your life around in 30 days? Do you think that's what it's going to take to undo the damage that you have done over decades? So let's just be real with ourselves and understand that change will take time. And the sweet thing about that, it will be here to stay. Allow yourself to go through the process. Love yourself the way you are right now. You will love yourself even more after this. So that's my last point. Have discipline and patience. You get motivated. After the motivation runs out, the discipline is the one that's going to take you there. It's not a cliche. Most people say it because it is true. So you have to follow through your plan. And this is all we had for today, unfortunately, but I always look forward to hearing what you guys think, and your questions and additions are always welcomed. You can DM me and let's discuss the next topic, and I will do the video on it. I would always appreciate input and participation from whoever is watching, because I am also learning and I want to help someone, and you can help me help another person. So this is it. This is all we had for this episode. Like, subscribe across all social media platforms, and let's grow this thing, man. Let's get this thing big. Shop.